The Blind Girl, a heartbreaking story of love, sacrifice, and gratitude. Imagine living in complete darkness. No sunrise, no colors, no smiling faces, no stars in the night sky. Just endless darkness. For most of us, seeing the world is something we never even think about. We wake up every morning, open our eyes, and take it for granted. But for one young girl, sight was nothing more than a dream. She had been blind since childhood. She had never seen her own face. She had never seen flowers bloom. She had never watched birds flying in the sky. She had never seen the people who loved her. Because of her blindness, she slowly became bitter. She hated her life. She hated her fate. Most of all, she hated herself. Whenever she heard other people laughing, she wondered why happiness never came to her. Whenever children played outside, she wished she could run freely without fear. She often asked herself, "Why me? Why did God choose this life for me?" Many people pitied her. Some ignored her. Others avoided her. But there was one person who never left her side. Her boyfriend. He loved her with all his heart. He never cared that she couldn't see. He never complained. Every day he visited her. He described the beauty of the sky. He told her how colorful flowers looked after the rain. He explained the sunset, the moonlight, and the changing seasons so beautifully that she almost felt she could see them. Whenever she felt hopeless, he held her hand. Whenever she cried, he wiped away her tears. Whenever she wanted to give up, he reminded her that she was stronger than she believed. His love was unconditional. But the girl was still trapped inside her sadness. One day she told him, "I wish I could see the world. If only I had eyes. If I could ever see your face in this beautiful world. I promise I would marry you." Those words stayed in his heart. He smiled. But deep inside, he carried a silent pain. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Nothing changed. The girl continued living in darkness. Then one miraculous day, everything changed. A hospital informed her that someone had donated a pair of healthy eyes. She could finally receive a transplant. It felt impossible. Doctors prepared for surgery. She prayed all night. The operation lasted several hours. Finally, the bandages were removed. For the first time in her life, she opened her eyes. Light entered her world. She saw colors. She saw people. She saw trees dancing in the wind. She saw birds flying across the blue sky. She cried with happiness. Everything was more beautiful than she had ever imagined. She looked into a mirror. For the very first time, she saw her own face. She smiled. Her dream had finally come true. Soon after, the first person who came to visit her was her boyfriend. He stood quietly before her. He was smiling. He gently asked, "Now that you can finally see the world, will you marry me?" The girl looked at him carefully. Then she froze. Her smile disappeared. Her heart was filled with shock. Her boyfriend was blind. He had white, lifeless eyes. He could not see her smiling face. He could not see the beautiful world she had just discovered. She had imagined someone completely different. She had never expected this. Instead of feeling grateful, she felt disappointed. After a long silence, she softly said, "I'm sorry. I can't marry you." Those words struck him like lightning. His heart shattered. He didn't argue. He didn't complain. He didn't become angry. He simply lowered his head. A few tears rolled down his face. He quietly turned around and walked away. Days later, she received a letter. It was from him. With trembling hands she opened it. Inside were only a few simple words. "Just take care of my eyes, dear." She read the sentence again. Then again. Suddenly, everything became clear. The eyes she was using were his. He had donated both of his own eyes so she could see the world she had always dreamed of. He willingly accepted a life of darkness, so she could live in light. He never asked for praise. He never told her the truth before the operation. He only wanted her to be happy. The girl collapsed in tears. She realized she had judged him by his appearance. She had forgotten every act of kindness, every comforting word, every sacrifice, every moment he had stood beside her when nobody else did. Now, she could see the world. But she had failed to see the greatest heart standing right in front of her. She cried for hours. But some mistakes cannot be undone. Some words can never be taken back. Some opportunities never return. His final message echoed in her heart forever. Just take care of my eyes, dear. Those words were not about eyesight. They were about love. About sacrifice. About gratitude. About appreciating people before it's too late. Moral of the story. Life has a strange way of changing people. When our circumstances improve, we often forget those who stood beside us during our darkest days. Real love is not about beauty, wealth, or appearance. It is about loyalty, sacrifice, kindness, and selfless care. Never judge someone by what you see on the outside. And never forget the people who helped you when you had nothing. Because the greatest gifts in life often come from the quietest hearts.